We're about 15 miles from the Atlantic coast in the northeast corner of Florida. Welcome to Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Carolina Panthers and the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you. That's Cam Little set to start this. Off we go from the Sunshine State. On the return, it's Chuba Hubbard. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
First carry now for Rico Dowdle. And he's going to be stopped out at the line to begin this ball game.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 9. They'll run with Dowdle. And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8. And sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On the ground, it's Dowdle.
Rico Dowdle, the ball carrier. Taken down at the 41. A gain of only a yard. It's 4th down.
What a call on this opening drive. They're going to go for it on 4th down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. That one's hauled in the sides by McMillan. A gutsy call, but they pay it off. It's a gain of 17. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now the first carry for Chuba Hubbard. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Devin Boyd on the stop. 1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 41-yard line.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9. Another run here with Hubbard. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
He's got his tight end, that's Sanders. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's good for a Panther 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
At the 16-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Here comes 2nd and 4. Throwing is Young. That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. And he'll be taken down, but we have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
Now, this is how you dream up the opening script. You get the ball first, and you want to go down and set the tone for the rest of the game. Well, it looks like the coaches did a great job when they built that script during the week. With that big-time throw, they got a shot now with 1st and goal to end this opening drive with a touchdown.
They'll run with Hubbard. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
At the 3-yard line.
So we've come to the end of a fairly evenly played opening quarter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. We'll have more from Jacksonville after this. Ball at the 3, second down and goal. Hubbard will take this one in. Touchdown, Carolina.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and it's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. A safe kick taken at the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Jacksonville. You talk about a response. After the offense goes down the field and gets a touchdown, the special teams unit comes back to get the 6 right back for the other side.
And I've been there, Mike. You find yourself on offense, you watch your opponent go down and get a touchdown, and you're saying amongst each other, you're saying, hey, we're going to get the ball back. Let's go get one of our own. But in this case, the return unit says, no, offense, you stay on the sideline. We got this. And they go back and get a score of their own.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Leggett in motion. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. Antonio Johnson there on the stop.
40-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Young. That one taken in right side by Leggett. It'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. On the bootleg, it's Young. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A gain of 21 on that pass play. It's a Carolina first down.
And a Panther first down.
On the jet sweep, McMillan. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. It is 2nd and 9. Tremble comes in motion. They'll go play action with Young. This is intercepted. Picked off by Kerryon Jones. He's inside the 30. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And Mike, as bad as things seem, especially after that last play, the key to playing quarterback in this league, if you're going to allow bad plays to lead to more bad plays, you're not going to last very long. So it's the value of, hey, can you win the next play and then the play after that? Those are the guys that really make it in this league, and we're going to get a good test of it right here.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. To return is Hubbard. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Now Dowdle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Young. He'll find his tight end, Tommy Tremble. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game. And you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
He'll try to run for it with Hubbard. A pickup of 12 yards. It's good for a Panther first down. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. There are 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, Young. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. Tommy Tremble, tight end, the man he was looking for there. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Just doesn't seem to me right now that he's seeing the field very well. I mean, that last possession results in the pick. You'd expect him to come back out here and be a little bit more careful with the ball, find easier completions, find the better matchup. And instead, he puts the ball back in harm's way, and he's lucky that wasn't another interception.
That one intercepted. It is picked off by the rookie safety. And the Jaguars are going to take possession.
Young's pass intercepted. The Jaguars take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Right to the air goes Lawrence. A quick slant into the hands of Thomas. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first and 10, Lawrence. He's going to let one go, looking for Myers. And he will score. Jacoby Myers. Touchdown, Jaguars. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. To return is Hubbard. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
Tremble comes in motion. On first down is Young. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. In for the sack. It's a loss of 9 and sets up third down. And the offense will take one here. Timeout with 6 left on the second quarter clock. So backed up after the sack, and now it's third and long. On play action, Young. Now he'll air one out. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
I like the fact that they took a shot on third and long, right? A lot of offenses in that situation would be a little bit more conservative playing for the fourth down punt. They're trying to pick up a big chunk play through the air, but now that you can't connect, it all but guarantees you got to punt this ball away as it brings up fourth and a mile.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the second half in just a moment. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. We'll stop him in his tracks. Right at the 15-yard line. They go play action for Lawrence. Open right side and strains the tight end. And he'll wind up getting about 7 yards as he is forced out of bounds.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
On the jet sweep, here's Travis Hunter. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but Really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. On 4th down, the Jaguars send out the veteran Logan Cook to punt.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, on that left sideline. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 35 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Not much happening there. Just a short gain.
7-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd down and 9. Now, faking the give. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he's in. Tetterella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown. I don't mind the play call, but something you have to keep in mind, Mike, is when you decide to pass this close to the goal line, all of the space is the width of the field. There's not a lot of depth to the field. So that's why the timing, the anticipation, the accuracy of the quarterback, it all has to be on point. It wasn't on that last play, and that's why it ultimately failed.
From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
That's good.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
A 1st down throw for Lawrence. This one caught by Patrick. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. First time they've looked his way all game long. But he comes through with the grab and a 1st down.
46-yard line.
To throw is Lawrence. Set up the screen here for 2. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's 11 yards again. 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
The job of the offensive lineman is the key piece to a successful screenplay. They have to balance this fine line between stopping the defensive lineman from getting to the quarterback too quick, but also let that defensive lineman think he's got a free rush at the quarterback. That's the balance and the timing that made this play so successful, and they're able to pick up the first down.
And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Looking middle, and he's got Myers. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. Pass caught on a tight end strain. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Second down, Lawrence. There's a short one. He's got Stream. He's taken down just shy of the 10. The Panthers will take their first timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out. So these situations, Mike, are always very tricky for a play caller. Of course you want to keep the clock moving. You're just trying to run the game out and maintain this lead, but you also don't want to become overly predictable. So with the defense just selling out to stop the run, I think they have to mix in a few high completion percentage passes to just at least keep them off balance.
Lawrence now on 2nd down. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Good drive now faces a tough conversion. It is 3rd and long. They'll drop to throw. Catch made right side by Thomas. And he will get into the end zone. Ryan Thomas. Touchdown, Jacksonville.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Here's Cam Little for the PAT. And He missed it. Missed the extra point. No good. And the score remains the same.
Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Little now following the touchdown, out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here is first and 10. From the gun, it's Young. First down throw there is incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. And sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line.
A gain of 19
They'll get 19 out of that play. It's a Carolina first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back.
And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to take possession. They've got it at their own 42.
Young's pass.
And that should be the final dagger in this one. I mean, barring something dramatic happening here, Mike, I just don't think there's enough time or possessions left in this game to pull off any sort of comeback.
They'll give it to ETN to start this drive. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
Now it's second and 1. Back to throw. Locks. That's swung out to ETN. And he'll be hauled down at about the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. First down, Jacksonville.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
From the 35, it's first and 10. The rump is the man from Virginia Tech, Facial Tootin. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards.
He's brought down at the 31. A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
Second and 5. Here's Lawrence. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
To throw is Lawrence. He'll dump this out wide to Newton. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling.
And the Jaguars first down.
So shout to Duval here in Duval County, Florida. It is a win for the Jaguars. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. As a result, they're going to come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Jaguars are the winners here at home as we say so long from Jacksonville.